There's several reasons I got the vaccine. Working with young children and families, I take it very personally, a big responsibility to keep my families, keep my kids safe.
My age, one thing, it's easier now for me to catch things probably than a long time ago.
My biggest thought was, if there's a way I can help to be a part of the solution versus a part of the problem, it wasn't really a question.
Pues soy madre y aparte estoy trabajando también en la comunidad y tengo contacto con muchas personas.
I work with children every day. So that was my biggest thing, is protect myself so that way it protects them.
I have several elderly family members, and I never really felt comfortable being around them just because of the high acuity of my job and how much in contact I am with patients who are COVID positive.
My sister works in healthcare and she has seen side effects of COVID with patients. She's told me some of the stuff she's seen, and there's no way I want to go through that. I would much rather have a sore arm. I'd much rather have an immune response for a few days than to go through possibly long-term health effects of having COVID.
Starting to get early returns about the vaccine and its efficacy and safety, and to me it became, if I'm going to do my job and do it the right way and be able to support my community in the way that I hope to, that was the decision that I ultimately came to.
For me, it was just another way to ensure I'm doing what I can do for the kiddos that are in my group as an adult, as their caretaker for them.
I have been part of the pandemic with testing and seeing the effects of the COVID on the general population, and especially on those with disparity and equity issues.
The shot itself was not bad. It was no more than any other vaccination that I've received. It was quick, it was easy.
I had no side effects from the first, other than the sore arm for about a day.
I had a sore arm, and that was about the extent of my side effects, as well as being a little bit fatigued. And that was for the first vaccine as well as the second vaccine.
I did unfortunately get pretty sick with the shot. I had body aches and a headache and didn't feel too good, but it only lasted a day. For my second shot, I only ended up having a headache, and then that was it. So,
pues gracias a Dios ya me pusieron la segunda dosis también, y gracias a Dios no he tenido más que el dolor del brazo al principio.
I did on the first shot have some effects, minor fever, some chills, headache. Those persisted for maybe 36 hours and then resolved.
So I didn't have any side effects whatsoever, other than like a sore arm for like 5 minutes afterwards. So
The first one was just kind of a piece of cake. I had the second one, and it was uncomfortable for a while, but the ice and everything. And then I went up and started doing stuff around the house and picking stuff and that and other, and I forgot all about it.
I am so ready and so very excited to be able to go over to my parents' house and just hang out with them. It's just family. It's weird how much you're so used to seeing them, and then you don't see them as much when all this went down. So it's been a long year.
I would like a baseball game, a swimming pool, a dinner out with my husband, and a movie theater. That's what I'm looking forward to. I would just like those normal things.
We used to have lots of family get-togethers here at my house and daycare parties. So I'm looking forward to doing that again.
I want to see my two children, and they only live an hour away, but we've only seen them a couple times. Every time's in mask. We try to social distance with them. We don't hug them. And that is hard. I miss my kids.
Salir con amistades de campamento. Poder estar juntos otra vez.
The opportunity to do my job as it's intended to be done. The reason I got into school counseling was for the relational aspect and to be a helping professional and be able to support people.
Look forward to going back to the rec center, our real rec center. I didn't know everybody's name. They didn't know my name, but that's our family. It was just a neat experience for me.
I miss the way I interact with my daycare kids. I can't wait just to not think about COVID, just to hug them and love on them, because that's what they need.
Getting this vaccine is such a huge step in this, and it's amazing what the world can do when we all come together on an idea.
es que se animen a ponérsela por su seguridad, para la seguridad de los que están a su alrededor de ellos.
I would say get vaccinated. That's the only way that we're going to help our community, and we're going to get back to some sense of normalcy.
And hopefully the more opportunities like this where we can share experiences and get information out there to support people in really understanding what they're walking into, the more comfortable people feel about making a decision that supports themselves and their own health and that of their family, and also starts to help us think about how we support our communities and getting back to where we were. So